This is so my question is more along the lines of the energy and the soul of what you are continuing on as you're obviously changing with Nina and Chibu and evolving. But what are the core things that you want to preserve, both from, I guess, your place specifically in Portugal and what your families historically have represented, as maybe your neighbors um, go in their particular ways? Like, what is important for your region to kind of hold down and people to experience from your wines?
Well,
It's important because our work is important because if we preserve this kind of the vineyards, we preserve a story, we preserve
memory.
a memory, the region, and every year some new persons, new from the Portuguese persons, but the other countries arrive in the region and start small projects with more or less the same way. For example, now we have a couple very near from Switzerland and French, and start a small project very similar with very old vineyards and inorganic, and well, is now we have a small movement in the region. It's and some more big producers start a small project in the big portfolio with this kind of vineyards, old vineyards or new vineyards, but with a lot of different grapes. I think it's important.
But I also think that one of the things for us it's more important, and I think this is also it's this question of we, for example, now in Portugal and in other places, this natural movement, they sometimes we know producers that they don't do organic, but after they do natural wines. And for us, the beginning, it's all the time the vineyard. This has to be the beginning of everything. It's the vineyard, and it's very important for us to have vineyards that are alive, that are treated in a very respectful way, and this is something that is part of our philosophy, and this is the most important thing for us. It's to have vineyards that are alive, that can produce grapes that talk about our soil, our place, and in a very very natural way. And I think in this way, I think for me the most important thing it's looking the vineyards as if the vineyard it's like a person. We need to treat them well with a lot of respect, and respecting the rhythm of the vineyards, of the plants, and wait for what they can produce. We don't ask them nothing. They gave us what they can give us to us, because we also treat them with a lot of care and respect, and to have vineyards that can age for more than 100 years, because they are treated as like if they were a person, like in a respectful way. And in the respecting the nature of the vines. And this is something that this is our main main the ADN. I don't know if it works. DNA, DNA, DNA. It's this. It's to have our own vineyards with our own grapes. The most part in this field blending, like the old times, like his father was doing and his grandfather was doing. But the most important thing is to have vineyards that are treated in a very natural way. This is the most important thing. So,